La 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 la. Fuck you. Just three dudes chilling in a room. Just three dudes chilling in a room. The brown bag boys. The brown bag boys.
Or do you like a burnt hot dog, or do you like just a nice grilled hot dog?
Definitely well done over not done enough, but I wouldn't quite say burnt.
Okay.
So,
Like you don't like when the skin's like rocking mostly black.
Yeah, I don't want it to be crunchy. If I were to put crunchy at a 10 and like perfectly well done at a 5, I want it at a 7. 7.5.
Not talking about food. I come back from a piss to you guys talking about what? Paninis?
No.
Talking about hot dogs.
Hot dogs?
You're-
That's worse.
What
dude.
what scale do you get your hot dog? You getting that thing medium? You getting it medium well?
Are you gonna be the guy at the cookout that eats the burnt dog to take one for the team, or are you not fucking with burnt dogs?
No, there's a sweet spot right in the middle. No burnt dogs, no fucking raw dogs. I'm
This man speaking my language. That's
obviously,
exactly what I'm
bro.
saying.
I just
They're hot dogs.
know,
They're already
asking the
disgusting.
questions.
Don't make
Yeah.
it worse.
You could eat
Yeah.
a dog if it was just room temperature, which disgusts me, but you could and not get
Dude,
sick still.
imagine eating a dog straight out the fridge.
Yeah, my dad does that shit, bro.
Bro,
Not me.
those
Ain't
are the
me.
motherfuckers that ate
Holy
Vienna
shit.
sausages, dude.
Dude,
Oh.
that's
Fucking
way worse than a Vienna sausage,
Papa
man.
Can-
Vienna sausage are meant to be eaten cold at least.
Yeah,
That's true.
Nobody cooks them, motherfuckers.
dogs are just like everything that's left over in the factory put together.
Dude, you don't even know what it is
I
the
don't want to
problem.
know. Guys,
You
stop.
have
I
no
enjoy
idea.
hot dogs. Fuck.
No, that's
I
part
had
of
a
the
dog
joy.
today, bro. Skyline.
There you
We
go.
got a nice
yeah.
coney.
Is it or is it not part of the journey?
They're
that
undercooked
you know
at
you're-
Skyline for sure.
Skyline is disgusting because I think they
Dude,
boil
okay,
them.
wait. Different question. Grilled over boiled?
Obviously, bro.
Grilled over
What?
boiled every time. Boiled
Do you,
dogs.
have you guys ever
That's the rule for
pan?
almost
Have you ever
everything.
pan-seared a dog
Yeah.
and cut it in half?
Yeah, that's the wave, dude. I
Bro.
put shit in the dog after I cut it in half.
Like, are you saying two full halves, or are you like splitting it like a V-sh?
So I take the dog, I split it right down the middle like a V. Now it's a V.
Now it's like a bun
formation.
dog.
Yeah, then you throw some fucking peppers, maybe a little bit of onion, some
You got
relish
thick
in that
dogs.
bitch. Then you grill it.
And then you
Big
fucking
dogs.
and then you put your dick in the bun
Yeah.
That's
and then
Yeah.
put the put
then
the hot dog
mayonnaise.
in your piss hole. You shove the fucking big hot dog in your piss hole.
the whole V.
If-
Is that how you guys
formation.
like your fucking hot dogs? Is
It
that,
fits.
how,
Right down
is
my
that how it's
urethra,
delicious for you guys?
goddammit.
Dude, imagine a hot dog was like an eel and it would just like go in your
Oh, no.
dick if you.
I don't like hot dogs
Pissed.
anymore.
That would be a nightmare.
That would be the worst thing ever.
Hot dog in your dick hole?
Yeah.
Nightmare.
But actually, I'd be kind of down for it because now, like, you're guaranteed at least, like, you know, that much plus whatever you got already.
Are you saying it's gonna add to your,
It's going to make my dick bigger.
or it splits it?
It
to
makes
make
it girthier
non-existent?
because you get, like, the girth of
True,
the dog
yeah.
added on to yours. It's like
Yeah.
a nice, like, it's like the center of the earth. And then, like, my dick is like the mantle, you know?
yeah, it's the core. Your real dick is the mantle.
Yeah.
I think it would give you the inability to go soft.
Damn, that would suck.
So you'd just
yeah.
be sitting there like with a fucking
You'd be-
sheath over a hot dog, essentially.
Yeah, you'd
essentially.
be dicked up all the time.
It's just an
Yeah.
uncircumcised simulator. That's all you'd be doing.
Your dick would be the foreskin.
Yeah,
Your
you're
whole
like, you
dick
want
is
to
the
know what
foreskin.
you want to know what it feels like to have ED, to where you never get soft.
You probably never get hard either. You just have a
It actually
Always
be,
be in pain.
that'd be
Yeah.
EF. That wouldn't be ED. It'd be erectile function.
yeah.
It's too
It
functional.
just works.
Erratic function.
Holy
You'd have
fuck,
EF.
dude.
Erectile invincibility.
Yeah.
That thing never does anything. It's like it's basically just preserved in time.
It's just scar tissue. That's all it is. That's all we're talking
Literally
about.
loose skin.
Yeah. At that
Dude,
point.
when you're like invincibility, the worst. I feel like once you get invincibility in a video game, it ruins the video game.
That's facts.
Depends.
Where you said it's facts, you said it depends. Where's it depends?
Story driven or like fucking free roam? Free roam invincibility is some cool shit.
True.
Because you get to do shit you never did. And you're like, oh, I'm a pussy in this story, but like I'm invincible. I
Yeah.
can just run
like
through it.
GTA or Saints Row.
GTA, yeah.
Nah, you'd be
you can't fight off
fucking-
5 stars for long, but you can some cheat codes. Go crazy, man. But if you
off
got a
with the
story
water.
driven, it's like, oh well, the whole point. Is
Well,
that
yeah, if it's the
I'm limited.
story, you have to do it.
Yeah.
then like
And you cheat.
that's fine. I'm saying free roam specifically. I think
Free
it's
roam
like once you
specifically.
become invincible in free roam, it's like I don't like playing the game anymore because it feels like there's no more objective, I suppose.
Yeah.
You know, there's definitely that feeling. I've been playing Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
Dude, something big about Bethesda games, they have you hit the
Bethesda
tilde key.
North,
I guess so. I don't fucking know.
Nope.
1998 September 29th with Bethesda North Hospital.
What's your social? Just wondering.
What's your mom's maiden name? I can't remember.
You hit
All
the
of a
tilde key and you can just type in a command, invincibility. It's like literally just
sudden. It's that easy?
TGM, toggle God mode, something like that. Like it's
Toggle
simple
God mode.
codes like that. And so when I was young, I used to hella Skyrim, all the Fallouts, fucking whatever Bethesda game, type those motherfuckers in and cheat. And like, there's fun, bro.
Yeah.
Because you get to do what you can.
Well, there's like fun for it's fun for like 3 days.
Yeah, and it destroys the game. It breaks it, and you're like, oh man, now my favorite game sucks. Dick.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's how I am with every Saints Row now. It's just like
Yeah,
Saints Row
Saints Row.
was
it was
for
like
that,
once you
yeah.
got to the point of like you basically beat the missions and now you're invincible in free play
Yeah.
and then there's zombies all over the place. You're like, what's the fucking point of this? I'm just standing there getting eaten by zombies while I'm just beating them with a dildo. Like, yeah, it's fun, but like not for long.
Saints
No,
Row
a
3
couple
was
hours.
fire for
Yeah.
that. Yeah, the cannon fucking vehicle, that shit was sick as hell.
Yeah.
You could just go suck people up off the sidewalk and
Holy
fucking shoot them
fuck.
across the river. Or just add another car, add another person.
Oh god,
That shit was
Saints Row is
fire.
a good time. The fucking Saints Row 4.
I
with-
never played. That one was too off the edge. That one
Really?
was too.
That was my favorite because it's
driving
like
down the road and they fucking went right off a sinkhole.
that was like they
was too
took
much.
acid and started going crazy.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's
they,
the one with superhero powers.
Yeah.
they
Yeah, I
did-
played that one. That
and
one was
you're
fun.
like the
That was-
president, right?
For the very
Yeah.
reason that in
Yeah.
Saints Row 3, you were like, you could go to the store and get a fucking superhero costume, and you'd be like, oh, look, I'm a superhero with guns. Now, you're literally a superhero. So now you
Yeah.
just have a free roam beat up and with a dildo fucking
Yeah.
superhero game.
Yeah,
they
which
went for what was working.
They
you know?
basically
They
put in
did.
cheat codes for you.
Yeah.
That's like the whole thing.
it is.
That's
like
why you didn't like it, because they broke your game.
Did you guys do the fucking Ogma Infinium glitch on Skyrim?
Yeah, of course,
The
bro.
real ones know about that.
Because
Yeah.
that's beyond console commands. That's literally
Yeah.
just exploitation. I did the alchemy glitch too, bro.
She was
You just-
fire.
Yeah, break
That
the
made
game.
Skyrim more fun.
So were
now.
you like? Did you ever get banned? How many times you get banned?
You don't get banned
Nah,
from
yeah,
Skyrim.
that shit was all.
Have you
all
ever
offline.
been banned from anything for using cheat codes?
No,
Nah,
Damn.
I'm not a cheater, bro. I'm a scammer.
I don't
That's it.
cheat on online games.
True.
I don't cheat when there's other people because that's
Fucked
lame.
up.
Yeah.
Lame. You're
Yeah.
a fucking dweeb if you cheat to get an upper hand. Like, it's a fair playing field. Like, if you're
Yeah.
cheating, like, that's weird.
I kinda
It's like,
have a-
why do you want to just innately be better than them?
I
Like,
have
you
a
don't want to
theory.
earn being better than them. you
Dude,
just
like
want it to be.
anytime you sign on
stupid.
to like a World at War server,
Yeah.
try to play online Call of Duty.
Those
Good
people
luck.
are just sad, though, man.
That's what I'm
my
saying.
theory
It's
at
like
this point.
sad. It's like, why do you
Yeah.
want to just get the leg up
Dude, I'm
innately?
telling you, it's got to be some either you're just super fucked up, or it's that shit where they just have a super badly dealt hand.
Yeah.
Like their dad's in the background beating the shit out of their mom.
Yeah.
So they're like, I'm not good at this game. I'm gonna fucking download these mods so I can dominate this field.
Yeah. I guess that's why, like,
Do you think it's mostly children that are like modding like
Oh
that?
yeah, I think it's definitely people like 12 to 16. I
Yeah.
feel like if you're still hacking in a video game past 16, you're done.
You're
for, dog.
fucking
dude,
You're-
you'd be surprised,
yeah.
bro. There's a lot of dudes out there. A lot of fellas with a lot of time, bro. You
Lot
don't
of
got a
sad
girlfriend?
boys.
Think of how much time you'd have.
That's true.
Imagine
yeah.
you got a government stipend and didn't have a girlfriend.
But I'd have so much money.
Yeah. And you know what you'd do with it? Like, invest in computers.
Pay for mods.
Yeah,
pay for hacks.
Pay for bots.
exploit video games, because that's what you spend your time doing. So it's like just people that are chronically fucking addicted
fair.
to video games.
Yeah,
Chronically addicted to their
This
computers.
sounds like you like have been in a video game like rehab session
Yeah.
and like you know exactly what they deal with.
I'm a definite video game addict. And I've met some that are like, oh, my dad's a video game addict. Like, that's how he coped with reality. So it's like, these are
What's
essentially
his game?
like relatively, and they're probably drug addicts in synchronicity, like or like at the same time. It's a bad word, but not bad as they're fucking addicts, bro. This person is literally an addict, and they're gonna fucking think like one and act like one and do weird shit like one.
Yeah, video game just happens to be one of their addictions.
Yeah, exactly. And then they get on there and fucking their life dealt them a weird hand.
But like, why does
I'm
that
gonna deal you a weird hand? And
yeah, I guess that's where it's like intellectual or psychological.
yeah, I want the leg up on you.
It's definitely a substance for sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a new age fucking.
And people do it with
thing
other
you
drugs,
take.
man. Like, you know who loves playing video games? Drunk and high people.
Amen.
And people love drugs, so you don't think that there's like a Venn diagram of motherfuckers on all three?
Oh yeah.
That's me, man. And that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm
You
drunk
really
and high
can't.
at the same time, drinking champagne on the airplane.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But instead of drinking champagne, I'm drinking vodka, and instead of an airplane, I'm playing Fortnite.
Yeah, yeah.
they're susceptible. They're the exact same
Yeah.
thing, basically.
Pretty
I mean,
much.
You
And-
really can't beat it.
But there's that crowd of kids too with the same thing, too much free time and no bitches stealing their free time.
It's true. We do that's just like vagina.
Yeah, dude, vagina. I was talking about that today, man. The fucking power of pussy, like that's almost the reason like I am not a homeless person. Like I might literally like I wouldn't clean my house if I didn't have like a girl. I don't think like that. I don't really work like that.
That's what's
to be honest.
dangerous about heroin.
Yeah.
That's the same fucking thing.
And it's not even if I didn't have a girl, if I wasn't in quest of pussy that I might lure into my den. I need a clean den so I don't scare them off.
True.
Yeah.
It's like
I would agree with that.
why would I do
and
that
double
if not for that?
Like most of the reason that I didn't become a full blown shitbag in high school is because I was dating Caitlin.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
I think
there was the quest of pussy to not be a piece of shit bozo. That allowed her to stick around.
And I think that's the fucking driving factor for
it's always pussy.
So much, bro. It's the quest for tight box, bro.
You need snatch.
Everything.
Snatch.
Everything
It's
is
wild,
pussy.
bro. You gotta ride the fucking line though, because if you go too far off on the other end, where it's like always trying too hard for pussy.
Oh yeah.
Pussy don't like it. They're
pussy
not about
hated
that.
actually.
Exactly.
Yeah, pussy dry. Pussy so dry.
The jeans and white tee tucked into the jeans with the fucking, the button-up shirts.
Yeah.
Those dudes.
It
Clean
depends.
cut. It's like, no, brother.
It depends on what like your
Trying
market,
too
man.
hard.
You gotta think economically. Who are you selling to? What
Yeah.
are you looking for on the market?
Somebody's buying and somebody's selling.
Yeah, because you could fucking clip your fucking sideburns all the way up and get yourself a Mormon. You know what I mean?
It's true.
You could cut a bowl into your head and catch a mish.
That's
catch
cheating,
a mish,
dude.
bitch.
That's cheating so hard. It
Yeah.
would work though.
Like
That's
yeah,
$14.99.
it's games, bro. You just gotta trick them.
You run the great clips, $14.99. You need
Bro,
your bush.
Great
up,
clips.
For real.
Is
Stick a bowl on
how
my
are they
head.
still in business,
bro.
man?
I
That's
go
crazy.
there.
Yeah,
Come
bro.
on.
What do you mean? How
No
they're still in
shade.
business?
Great clips.
$14. I
$14.
tip that bitch $7, $20 for a haircut. My shit be Gucci.
Honestly,
Dude, my shit never been Gucci when I walk out of Great Clips store.
dude, what it is?
They've been consistent for me. I don't know.
Let me be honest with you, bro. I feel like haircuts, like you don't have a head to like, you can't really like do much but a couple things with it.
Yeah.
Like I can't really either. I'm kind of in the same boat.
My
Like,
hair is super thin too, so it's like hard to fuck with.
yeah, yeah. And I'm kind of the same way. I can do like this military cut and then it gets a little longer. I'm a Nazi. Gets a little bit longer. I'm a hippie. I go fucking bald, military, Nazi, hippie. Every single time I cut my hair.
You go right, left, center real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
Yes, exactly.
Holy moly.
Hella political.
That sounds fire. You can play all the spectrums, dude. That's sick.
In a movie? Yeah,
Yeah.
just give me time to
Like
grow.
in 1 year, you could get 3 different type of ladies.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
all have drastically different.
Yeah, for sure.
opinions.
Yeah.
That would be a good year.
You should grow your shit out, bro. I want to see what that looks like. I can't even imagine fucking long hair funk.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
See, I didn't think so.
I honestly
You
just,
live in a box,
it'd
bro.
be
Just
too
kidding.
much shit. I like no.
I think it'd look
That
like
shit would
Matthew
itch.
McConaughey.
That shit would itch once, and I would be like, I'm done. I'm like, it wouldn't last because like as soon as it gets annoying, I'm like, reacting on it immediately and going and dealing with it, and then I'll be like, okay, now it's gone.
You know what, man? I think you're right, and it does get annoying, man. It does. So
itchy. It's the same thing with my beard. Once I can start eating my mustache, I'm like, okay, we gotta fucking deal with this immediately.
I'm exploring this deep in my psyche right now, man.
My man's going deep.
I let my hair get long, so I know what it does, and I'm pretty sure the attention that I got from like having long hair probably cemented it, and then I let it grow out and built an identity kind of that would encompass that self-image. It's like, oh, I don't have to look this way or that way. I am beyond the length of my hair.
Whoa.
But people
Yeah.
treat me different with my hair. So I think now where I'm at, the way I conceptualize it is annoying, so I cut my hair because it's annoying. But it took me a long time. I was just dancing that like weird, like, oh, bitches like this. This girl commented, like, I feel different. You know,
jumped
people
off
treat
a
different, and I noticed.
14-foot high dive. That's
Yeah,
some deep
yeah.
Shit, you right?
Because when you said getting
yeah.
pussy, like you attract different bitches, you do.
Yeah.
Short hair, bro, I get Nazi cop bitches. But long hair, I get fucking armpit hair bitches.
Yeah.
I get stank foot bitches. I got
Septum
bitches with stinky
piercings.
feet.
Yeah.
Oh.
They got those gray skirts.
Yeah,
those tall
dude.
white socks for sure. Yeah.
But, you know. I feel like, do you think it would fuck with your sense of identity if you grew your shit out?
No.
Like you would feel like the exact same person? Because you're old now. You're not like a little kid, you know?
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
how I think about it.
I don't think my like. I think it would add to who I am, if anything, but like I don't care to deal with it, so like I'll never find out unless it was like a real reason, you know, like a role, you know, like we
Yeah.
do a short film or some shit, and it's like grow out long hair. Like I would maybe commit to that.
Yeah.
Gotta have
For
some
the sake of
outside
that.
motivation.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna just do it because I wouldn't be able to put up with it.
Gotta stick to what
Yeah.
works.
But I'm not like worried about the image part because I don't think that I'm worried about what I look. I mean, I care about what I look like, and that is not looking regular.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There is definitely that's kind of just the
Big
question is like, what is your boundaries and like relationship between your like physical appearance versus like who you are?
I'd get
Like
a lobotomy.
on like a mathematical level. What are you saying? On like I don't know how to describe it, but like because what you look like does affect the inside to some degree.
Yeah.
And it's like, so what degree is that?
Your
and, like,
confidence, your ego.
Even the level,
For
like,
sure.
I like to play the game even when I'm by myself. I have an image for myself. Or
Yeah.
I devolve into an image I don't like. And I'm like, I don't like this image. It doesn't feel aligned with who I am. I actually want to, like, cut my dick off and wear a dress. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Talking about a Saturday.
Identity.
it's like, what? Yeah, your identity is literally directly related to, like, how you look. So everybody has, like, a
Yeah.
unique relationship to that.
So you're
It's
asking
weird.
what my relationship is?
Yeah, kind of.
So I would probably say I do certainly have like different images of myself. Like
Yeah.
I have an image that is like maybe more athletic based. That like maybe is what I'm wearing now, where it's like jogger sweatpants, kind of like running shoes, and then just a regular t-shirt. I also have like a more like I'm an artist image, and
Right.
those are definitely two different images that, and you would know. You know what my artist image is because you've hung out with me enough. But
Yeah.
basically what it is just wearing things that don't match on purpose to make them match.
And that,
because
yeah,
it
that's a
doesn't
really
matter.
popular modern style. But
Yeah.
like, it's weird because we were talking about like the room earlier. It builds a weird feng shui. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you got like a fucking, this coordinates with this other thing, just innately in our psychology.
Yeah. And yeah, if you can do it well, I think that
Yeah,
there's
you can
people
do it
that
wrong.
There's people that do it wrong. I personally believe I've done it well because I've been told I've done it well enough. I'm sure I've missed in some outfits, but if you do,
Right.
if you care about fashion at any degree, you miss. It's like in music, it's an art form. You miss sometimes with art. But
Yeah, no, for sure.
I would
Wear
say
some
like
stinkers.
in terms of long hair, I would I think I would envision myself acting different to the degree, not like acting different in terms of I would probably feel like a more nature person. Like it'd be like one of the, because I always envision someone that has
What
long
kind of
hair.
nature person? Because
Like-
there's athletic nature person is a different breed than
Rock climbing.
like drug. Yeah,
Hiking.
like picture a rock climber and then picture like
Yeah.
a redneck. That's
Yeah.
a long degree. There's a
Or even just like a wook,
yeah, a wook like
which is a nature person that's
that lives
on
in the
ketamine.
suburbs.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot more CO2 involved there.
But I would say I would see it probably in the athletic sense, because I would probably, for me to have, okay, this is my theory on how it would ever even be possible.
Yeah.
The only time that I would maybe let my hair get that long is if I was on like a journey of a sorts that like is away, that is outdoors,
Yeah.
right? So that would maybe be like a
Sailing.
snowboarding trip,
yeah.
or hiking, like this,
An
that,
extended period of time.
yeah, doing shit like that is when I would potentially have that hair. So that doesn't change the identity. Those are things that I would like to do regardless of what I
think
look like.
That's part of identity because the way I envision it, it's something you've seen, like the movie Castaway. Tom Hanks, like he's just on an island, so
Yeah.
it's like it is part of like story. Our understanding of like underlying things is it represents the progression of time.
Yeah.
So it's like you could literally just show somebody like in a comedy show, literally 15 seconds of screen time and you just show them with long hair and a beard and it's gray and you can assume
Yeah.
like, oh, something happened. It's 50 years later or something.
Yeah.
So it's
well,
like,
sorry.
oh, you're good. It's that feeling, dude. It's weird. It's literally fashion. And
It
so
is.
it's like, what is fucking fashion, bro? It's like a relationship to identity.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
What I was gonna say when I just almost interrupted you was Zach did that. My roommate Zach.
Yeah.
That we had to take down the episode, but like OG fans know Zach. I think like 15 people know Zach.
Yeah.
But then
Some
we-
Albanian
Then we
dudes
took
know
it down.
Zach.
He grew out his beard and his hair for the entirety of us living together in LA.
Yeah.
And so like that was like, and I remember him saying he was gonna do it and then doing it, and then like the conversation towards the end of the year was like it felt as if there was like memories built into the beard / the hair.
Yeah.
So in growing out a hair, it would be like, it's cool to think about it as like a time and like the things that happened in order to grow that.
Yeah.
But if we were to like, if I was to try to loop back to answer the question, I would say that like, I don't think it would change my particular identity,
Yeah.
Of
There's something
myself.
overlooming.
but it would definitely change something.
Dude, I got a segue into an idea because this is all relates to a book I've been reading. It was something that some dude Moyer, I don't know. He said that creativity is adjacent to mental illness. And I literally think that that's fucking true. Like the more I explore it, like the ability to synthesize and create ideas is like fucking Kanye West. Like he would not be one without the other. He wouldn't be the fucking crazy like political weird act a scene bipolar guy without like the art, and the art without that. I don't know. It just seems like
It's
Yeah.
definitely a concept that makes sense, but I don't think it'd be a rule of thumb by any means. Cause
I think it would, bro.
I think there's a whole list of motherfuckers that's like just as long that are people that are perfectly capable and sound that have done the same amount of
But
creative
No. I think with the way it expresses, but I think that if you even get to know this individual, they're going to have some peculiarities and they're going to have systems of life that will revolve around art. It's like they aren't living like this regular like NPC lifestyle to any
yeah.
degree. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
they're
you gotta be
fucking
unique to it.
yeah.
I wouldn't say mental illness. That was like the vocab word that stuck out with me.
Oh yeah.
I
Because
feel like, you know,
this is also a quote from like the fucking 50s, so it's
Yeah.
like some shit that it's like
Mental
it meant
illness.
something different
yeah, you
back then.
definitely got to be
Yeah.
a top percent motherfucker. Like, you got to be able to execute at a high level and be consistent. So it's definitely not going to be regular motherfuckers.
I just think that like the synthesis of ideas will even mean like, say you're thinking creatively throughout your day, it's going to apply to mundane things as well. So if you
Yeah.
think about like, you aren't looking at things as somebody that like doesn't think about art. It's like a weird concept, but everything that you interact with, you're going to look at it through that lens. And it's like, I don't know, it
Different strains of
skews
autism.
different strands of autism essentially. So it's like all of your information is skewed from like this I don't know, like median, like this way that people generally react to something this way, but because you are like tuned into creativity, you don't look at things in a general sense. So it's like you wouldn't be creative if you weren't looking at things in a general sense to begin
It's
with.
the NPCs.
Yeah, you're not an NPC. And so it's like what it is that falls out of balance, and now you're labeled with mental illness.
Yeah.
And it says they're like adjacent. It says they're
I
next
mean-
to each other. They're not quite the same thing, right? I think
Yeah.
that's why that quote permeates with me.
The word, adjacent is, I
next to
forgot
each
that
other.
he
They're not
said
the same thing.
adjacent, yeah, but I kind of agree in a sense that a lot of the creative people that I know and have met feel as though they have mental illness.
I think that's
Illnesses, I suppose.
yeah. I think I don't.
I'm not
know.
saying it's the same thing, but I feel there's like maybe something to do with. I feel like creativity somehow is unlocked by trauma, because you like, and I don't know. My thesis or thought process on that would be
Yeah.
that it is you are tasked with like creating a reason for the thing that you are like filled with trauma from,
Yeah.
and so then you like evolve into like you evolve the ability to create reality that isn't real, which
Yeah.
is creativity.
I think outside
Creation.
of the term, I'm having like exactly what Dan did, hung up on the terminology. When you say like trauma, I think of it more as just like adaptive. It's like it might be negative
Yeah.
or it might be positive. Like creativity comes
Yeah.
in an adaptive way. But like trauma is like one of the biggest fucking, it's like, you know, scars.
Yeah.
Like you can't not adapt to fucking getting burned by a stove. Like that's the quickest way to learn something is negative reinforcement.
Yeah. But there's also positive reinforcement.
Yeah, and shit like
Certainly.
that. Because, like, I think that would, like, kind of go on what you were saying about, like, perfectly stable people. It's, like, because they fucking had, like, a healthy relationship with creativity at a young age. That it isn't, like, some cope. It's, like, just how they live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because some
Pushing a
people do cope
consistent
with art.
agenda. It's like them trying to fucking push a new PR on their 100-yard dash.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, I can do this better again. I can do this better again.
Yeah, it's like a personal thing because they've done it since they were 4.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is what I do, and I do it like this. But, like, to somebody else, it's like you watch completely what appear to you to be regular people. You know what I mean? Like, what you once understood as regular. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
interesting, man.
We're in the fucking tall grass right now.
Tall grass. I think
in
we're
the
fucking
weeds.
doing it, though. It's
I
not
like tall
funny, but
grass.
it's a good conversation.
I like chopping up tall grass, dude.
I do like mowing. It's pretty peaceful.
So you guys think that man's gonna debate Joe Rogan and RFK?
Who?
I don't know. That shit on Twitter.
You got to tell me.
I
I
don't
ain't
know
on
if I
Twitter.
do.
Twitter. Oh, Kennedy.
Yeah, I know RFK. I know Joe Rogan.
Some
Who's
guy.
the other dude?
Some fucking doctor that was a big vaccine. Buzzwords.
Don't get the jab.
But a big jab advocate. God damn,
Jab
that
advocate?
sounded tough. That sounded so fucking.
Hey, dude,
right.
we're right wing. Lean into
Whoops.
it, man.
One of those guys got like he was discounting Joe Rogan on Twitter, just saying like it's it's fucking obvious why Spotify has to censor this shit, and like why Twitter also has to censor the clips because just all this misinformation. And then Joe Rogan was like, "Oh, I'll fucking come on and debate me and like Robert Kennedy, or you and Robert Kennedy debate, and I'll donate $100,000 to any charity you want if you just come on. And then a bunch of motherfuckers started adding in, and now it's up to like $1 million.
Oh, he better do it.
Like a bunch of people are just like, I'll add another 150. I'll add another 100.
Regardless.
I'll add another 150, and he's still just like, yeah.
It's funny because Joe Rogan's a fucking
Interesting
controversial,
concept.
like over-looming fucking powerful creature.
Yeah.
It's funny that like
that was his comment too. He was like, you could come and be on the like better than any news. Like this is gonna be everywhere.
The organically grown like fucking largest podcaster.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he could literally create, like, thank God for the man, no matter who you are. Like, it's literally the cultural impact that guy had is changing the course of history. And it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing Joe Rogan as a stand-up comedian, like, at my uncle's house. And I was like, who's this fucking guy? He was, like, describing that humanity's, like, bacteria
now
or
he's
whatever.
having political candidates come on. And,
I first heard of him on Fear Factor.
Yeah, Fear Factor.
Exactly. Yeah.
That shit's crazy. And now this motherfucker is doing that. And that's going to be done after him, too.
Yeah.
Like, he's literally paving the way for a brand new fucking thing.
Wait, podcasting certificate.
Yeah, bro, this is an idea you wanted to bring up. What is
Joe
that
Rogan's
shit?
got his.
This isn't funny, really, but I had a conversation with somebody who's still in college, and she told me that she's getting a certificate in podcasting.
Yeah, that's a whole fucking expensive piece of nothing. Huh?
I'm sorry if you're watching this because you know my man's. That's retarded. That's so fucking
Dude, I
stupid.
had to hold back kind of because like I didn't know how to feel about it. I literally said, well, like podcasting, a certificate in podcasting would maybe make sense if you're the one producing it. But if you're the one that's like actually on the podcast, you kind of just do a podcast and figure it out. And then like 5 minutes later in the conversation,
Who are you, bro?
her,
Joe Rogan? You sure you can even say that, bro?
right?
Dude, I think that just shows to how saturated the fucking market is. That there's people that, like, God only knows. There's so many motherfuckers that have a brand that makes money, and then they're like, oh, we could throw in a podcast too.
Yeah.
So then they have
it's
to
quite
go.
literally that.
Yeah, they had to hire a motherfucker to make like 45, 50 a year just to set up.
And it's
2
somebody who
programs,
got a
camera,
fucking podcast. They got a major in communications, and then like a certificate in podcasting.
It's because what's weird about it,
dude.
bro, what it is, it's art. And for us, I would go as far to say we're like, goddamn, right now, hobbyists.
Yeah.
So it's like you got a certificate in a hobby, like
Literally.
why?
Yeah.
Like
I come here and get fucked up on Monday just to have a good time.
Yeah, I guess
and
it's
you went to college for it.
I can see that, like, maybe the value of the class itself, but like the value of the certificate, I'd rather not have the certificate. Just let
Right?
me take the class.
That's what I'm
I'll extract the knowledge. Like, it's a meritocracy to the fullest degree.
I think it'll take effect soon, man. I think it'll be something where
I mean,
college
but
won't
having-
fucking matter. Because it'll be like, okay,
Yeah,
show
they
me
give you
your numbers.
certificates in podcasting. It already doesn't
Yeah.
fucking matter.
It's like numbers are going to be what does it.
Dude.
Like, fuck experience. Show me how many views you can get. Show
Yeah,
me
yeah.
how many
But it's
clicks
not
and ad
always
revenue.
about the person though. That's what like I had to remember because like not everybody that's in that class wants to start a podcast.
No.
Yeah.
They want the knowledge
They
or
want-
the little merit, like the
Or
little tiny
they
reward.
want to work for a podcast.
Yeah, like I said, the niche
yeah.
fucking
And
people
be-
that are already making money.
Yeah, like,
that are like
the
"We'll
amount
just
of
add a
people that Barstool
podcast."
probably have on payroll that are like
yeah.
producers and editors of podcasts alone.
It's an
5 or 6
industry.
people
Yeah.
that are all making
So it's
60,
like
90
those
a year.
people are the people that are getting that certificate. So like
It's a
in theory, it's not like it's not a wasteful thing
no.
if you're gonna take the classes already, but it is just like really.
It'd be like getting a fucking like getting a certificate in like radio. It's like kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Or like
Painting,
like art
bro.
in general.
Anything where it's just a blanket fucking task that you have to be an outlier for to
Yeah.
be able to actually, get a ball rolling. I
Certificate.
feel like.
Like Caitlin got a certificate in PR, which like feels like something that you could get a certificate for.
Yeah, I'm OSHA
Public
approved,
relations.
There you go.
bro. I'm OSHA trained.
Fuck them hoes.
That's a freaking cert.
Yeah, I'm I'm certainly certified that I'm a sir.
Yes, sir.
Till you
die.
Till you
right?
cut my dick off and change my name to
Yeah.
Nancy.
Why Nancy?
That'd be your name?
Nah, I don't know, man. Trans name. What do you think? What do you feel like on the inside?
For me?
Yeah, what's your real name?
I always like imagine myself as a Katie just because it rhymed with Brady when I was younger.
I think you're a Danica. Dan?
Danica?
Yeah, you're Danica.
Now I'm thrown off. That was mine.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Probably like I haven't thought about that enough. Sarah?
Slut.
Slut. I like it.
Stupid slut.
I'll go by slut. I
Yeah,
like it.
your name would be Stupid Slut.
Damn, what's the high school gonna do if you fucking pull up as a junior in high school trans and just be like, I identify as slut?
Yeah. Daddy's
Whoa.
cum bucket. That's my full name.
I like that.
That's my legal name.
like that.
Mrs. Cumbucket to the office, please.
Say, yeah, your dad's here to pick you up. Is that your real dad? So yeah, this one is.
That's terrible, bro.
So your daddy is here?
Oh God, it's like
Yeah.
actually your 23-year-old boyfriend.
Dude, let me go on some homophobia right quick, and then I'll counter it.
Yeah.
Hey, brown bag boys, man.
Pride Month.
I'm a goddamn proud American bag.
Homophobia. Let's see. We hit it twice. Now we're definitely
Dude.
fucking
I feel
catching the
I feel
Audi, dude.
so bad for the real gays, bro, cuz like
Same.
how you you can't be out here showing your dick, bro. You're hurting it. People don't want to see your dick. You're showing people your dick. You're marketing bad marketing.
What brought this up? Who showed their dick?
Oh, it's Pride Month, man. Everybody.
Oh.
So I've seen.
I thought you were referencing, did you see the trans chick that pulled her titties out at the White House?
That's part of what I'm referring. That's what I'm saying. It's all
what I
the
said.
same thing. It's this grand agenda to like sexualize, and it's part of culture. I get that, but like to have it wrapped up in human rights. Human rights have nothing to do with the inside of your asshole.
That's also tough.
That has
about
nothing
it,
to do
man.
with each other.
That lady at the White House tried to fucking do the old quick flip, flip the pancake over and be like, I was just so comfortable in my body with the joyous events, and it was just
It's still
no,
not
public
about that.
nudity.
You're at the
It's not
White
about that.
House. You're at the you can't put your tits out on the sidewalk. You're at the White House.
Like what
Like,
you're
this is
what
not-
you're trying to sell is so hard to buy because people don't like people that watch porn. They don't want that's a different crowd.
Yeah.
And
Like
trying
than the
to-
regular American. Like who are you representing yourself to? People that watch porn that want to see tits?
So supposedly it was people that were showing off their top surgery.
Yeah,
or,
but
like,
that means
something like
nothing,
that.
bro.
That-
You don't need to. Like
Or-
the principle is way overlooming that.
I'm totally probably wrong too, but like they were just showing off their tits.
Yeah,
And so
some people
she showed
probably
off hers
took that.
as well. But still, it's like, okay, if we're gonna go back to just fucking titties aren't anything and act like it's not some sexualized
Save
thing
the
in this
titty.
culture, fucking throw your phone away.
Yeah.
Because like you can't have a cell phone and be on the internet and now try and act like fucking.
Do
they're just
do
booby-
fake tits
no.
get breast cancer?
Yeah, they can because the tissue, if you have any like natural tissue or like organic tissue.
Hit you with the vacuum? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm down to sweep some boobs.
Dude,
On there.
Be like Patrick with cookies.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with sexuality, but like having it be the focal point of a fucking social movement feels so dumb to me.
I hate it. I have lately
Bruce's
been.
was man.
Like why, bro? And
I just don't think that like. I don't know, man. I'm not taking school right now. I'm not in
yeah.
classes. But like what
Yeah, I wonder how that shit is.
what
I wonder
they're
how high school
what
is right
they
now.
are saying is there sounds horrible.
or the fact like that it is even like
For
the term
children.
a word of the day adjacent. It's
Yeah.
adjacent to buttholes. Like this
Yeah.
movement that is now amongst our children is adjacent to buttholes. And people don't understand that that is the fucking qualm. That's why motherfuckers don't like it. Duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
We don't need kids to be like
Anywhere near a
indoctrinated.
butthole, bro.
Unless it's, you know, each
And
other's.
and sorry, I'm all with it, bro. The rights are rights, right? But
rights are right.
when the whole conversation, the conversation is what the conversation is. Nobody dictates what the conversation is. The conversation is children and buttholes right now. And until those two things are separate, that's all it will remain.
Separate but equals okay.
Separate but equal, man.
Kids are like buttholes, yeah.
Kids are like buttholes, bro. They stretch and grow
They are
and
fucking
change.
assholes, bro.
And
I
they
mean,
You just gotta fucking deal with them.
they fart.
yeah. Stinky farts.
Sometimes they
But-
got that shit around the rim.
Here we go.
Clean it off.
This is something I wrote down for the week on the principle of homosexuality at large. This is just a logical fallacy amongst the general public, is that participating in something now defines something. So, sucking a dick will never
Be gay.
make you gay.
You have to want.
It can be gay as the adjective of what gay stands for.
You have to want to suck. the
But
dick.
it will never make you gay. Sucking a dick. You could suck a billion dicks. But if you don't
Do you hate
want
it?
to suck a dick, being gay in principle is being attracted to men. So you could suck a billion dicks, never be attracted to men, and you will never be gay.
Some people love their job, but some people hate their job, but they show up every day. Imagine your
something
job
like
is
that.
imagine your job is sucking dick.
Yeah.
You're not gay, you're just doing your job.
Yeah, you go home and then you're attracted to a woman. You're never once been attracted to a man in your life. And reverse it. Reverse. If the shit doesn't make sense, a gay guy kisses a girl is not straight. How the fuck does being a gay guy kissing a girl now makes you straight?
I mean, why is it that it is only
It's one way, and it's illogical.
it's like
Guys, it's a spectrum. Come on.
fuck a spectrum.
It's Pride Month.
Yeah.
It's a
Hey, let 'em
spectrum.
suck
Come
some
on.
dick.
Let them cook,
Dude.
all right? They got 30 days.
Let him suck a
alright?
little dick. Yeah. But do you know what I'm talking about? And this like principle overlooms everything. Like
I mean, it's
racism.
like it's a good bit, but it's also true.
That's what I mean, bro. That's
Yeah,
what
I know.
When you think of like racism, you do something racist, it doesn't mean you hate somebody. Racism is hating somebody.
Yeah.
If you do something racist without hating somebody, by definition, you still aren't racist. You did a racist thing. You did a gay thing when you let him fuck you in the ass.
Nah, dude, that's not what Twitter says.
It's just like
It's not how
conceptually.
it happens. You do something about it.
And this is
It
even the
happened
same
once
thing.
you're there.
Like conceptual relationship.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Facts.
Sorry.
An Aquarius can never be with a Taurus. It's just-
It will never work.
these are things that happen. That's
Dude.
all.
The concepts of something versus the actual thing. So like to represent, oh, women's rights, we'll show our pussies and titties. It's like that's the concept. You don't actually have to show your tits. We know what they are. We know what that means. We know what tits look like.
Yeah.
You do not have to show your tits to represent the concept of like women's rights. Like, yeah, it is symbolism, and I like that is a symbol, but like that's a bad symbol. People don't like it. People are offended by it. Marketing,
Yeah.
bro. Like, why would you like, unless you're trying to tap into the sex sells? But that's the porn crowd I was talking about. Like,
Yeah.
that's like men, and that's who you're fucking like. Not really. That's not your team.
That shit sells, though.
Yeah, it does sell.
They
Yeah.
be about those microtransactions.
And this is
Well, I feel like
feminism does do good, man. I will say it has done a lot of good.
OnlyFans is popping off for a reason.
Yeah, it does work.
Their market cap's got to be huge now.
Yeah, but those same dudes, when they go to the voting poll, are gonna vote for the fucking dude that like does the opposite.
It's true.
Because it's like your fucking sexual desires are separate from your political ideology. You could fucking jack off to women getting strangled in a ditch by like a fucking cartoon dog, and like
a
go
good
vote
category.
for Trump.
It's true.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Who you guys got predictions yet? You throwing your money on anybody?
I don't know who's running yet, right? We need the primaries, man. We need to see the great primaries.
That's true. I
See
guess
what
we
the
don't have any
GOP
official-
and
I'm
the
going
DNC are
with
up
Ted
to.
Cruz, baby.
Ted
Think
Cruz.
so? Throwing your money there?
Ted Cruz. I'm going for Ron DeSantis.
Oh
Wow.
god.
Isn't he a Florida governor? Is that what it is?
Yeah, something like that. I don't
Something in
fucking
there?
know, bro. Apparently he's
I think he
closeted
is
gay.
Florida.
He used to be a drag
Damn.
queen.
Yeah,
he's
he's Florida.
Whoa, and he's repub though, isn't he?
yeah,
He a
but this
little
is
red
all
guy?
alleged NFA, NFA.
Wow. I'm down for it. Florida, he's got to be on some wild shit, so sure.
Yeah, he's probably like fucking like real big fake booty bitches on like Miami Beach.
Yeah, we had reality star like show host, and then we had fucking grandpa in a nursing home, so we might as well go for some real Jersey Shore-esque president, sure.
I think that's what Trump was, bro. Trump's
think
like
so?
gold chains, helicopters, like champagne. I think
pretty
he was the
Miami.
Jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
you're
like
right.
the Jersey, Miami, New York. Like
Definitely.
he was that. He was the hip hop billionaire.
He was.
Think he's
in
got
the
it again?
90s, yeah.
And now it's Kanye, but he tarnished it.
Trump could do it,
Started hanging out
bro.
with Nick Fuentes.
Don't know if you don't go to jail, bro. That should be popping.
Yeah, I think Trump, dude, it sucks, man. Why do they all got to be almost fucking dead? They're all so goddamn old.
Yeah.
They're all fucking 80 years old. 80, bro.
Imagine driving behind an 80-year-old.
Dude, imagine
I'm
having a
upset about it.
conversation with one.
Yeah.
Imagine giving one a smartphone. Like, it's just wrong.
Yeah, that's why a motherfucker that doesn't know how to change HDMI's on a TV running the country.
Yeah, it's like
Pretty
it's our
scary.
elder, yes. And I think the wisdom of elders applies way, 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 way more when it was 200 years ago and things were like that for the past 1,000 years. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, your knowledge of what it was 60 years ago is way more applicable when nothing changed in 60 years. Like, no shit, it works. But,
Yeah.
like, elder knowledge, they're not going to fucking tell you how to navigate Twitter, dude. Like, where's the fucking elderly sage, like, wisdom?
I know who Kim Kardashian is dating every second of the day, and if it changes by the minute, we'll all know.
Yeah, yeah. And what does your
Trump's not
grandma
on
think
top of
about that?
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Yeah. What does Trump think about that? He thinks of it in terms of, like, his lens would probably be, like, marketing in, like, his, like, sociopathic, autistic way.
Money.
That would be his lens. And then, like, my grandma would be like, "Huh, that's weird." And that'd probably be, like, her reaction to most things, like, crazy world. Like,
Yeah.
Gotta
it's
do
like,
laundry.
this shit's weird. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Make some
kinda
more
just my
dinner.
grandma. She'll just, like, fucking eat edibles and be like, "That's fucking crazy." And then just carry on.
What have we come to?
Yeah. It's like,
Back
bizarre.
in my day.
Dude, crazy. It's funny how like every like 'cause I feel like I've heard a bunch of different generations say this now because I heard my grandparents when they were younger say it,
Yeah.
and then I heard my parents when they were younger say it. Now I hear my parents say it when they're older, and I hear the generation in between my parents and I say it. But talking about like when I went to school, I had to ride my bike uphill, downhill, both ways.
I got
sick.
raped twice every day.
The classic, like, and then
You don't know what struggle is.
yeah, and you like,
Your followers.
I've
Like,
You ever been
literally-
jumped by 23 black guys? Every
No?
single day of my life.
Damn, your fucking family's from a shitty spot.
You know, I was realizing that these are like just exaggerations of like real stories. I was like, oh, that's kind of fucked.
My dad did get jumped by some though, down at Xavier.
Yeah, he probably jumped a couple.
I don't think so.
He wouldn't tell you.
I mean, probably not, but he's not a guy who would fight. It was
he's
like
not a jumper.
it was always like his big ass friend who's like
Yeah.
a dude who still runs his mouth to this day. So like
Yeah.
he was
You-
running
oh,
his
you-
mouth back then too.
You got one of those.
What do you mean?
Friends getting themselves hit.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, we got a
Yeah.
couple of those.
oh yeah, I do have
Folks
one
that
of
just
those.
can't read the room.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like when it really matters, like they
Yeah.
just can't read the room.
Yeah, that is a tough one. But yeah, we do. I can't imagine being a jumper though. I can't imagine having fun doing it.
Oh yeah, dude.
But-
Yeah, it'd be like a video game. Just
But it
kick,
goes back
kick,
to like
kick.
the quest for pussy. Like my quest for pussy would like I would fail and have to
Yeah.
restart
It's primal.
if I were to start just like brawling in the streets.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It would set you back on the track that you're on for the type of puss that you want, for the quest on your specific quest
On my
for a
quest.
specific type of snatch.
Yeah.
Dude,
I would lose said snatch.
it's so crazy how much of my life is just fucking thinking about pussy. Or not even thinking about pussy, but just like females. It's like
Pussy.
females in a greater sense hold me to such a high level of accountability.
Yeah.
You got to think, bro, that probably even like transcends into ya mama. She's like, clean your room, you know? Some underlying things.
You got to transition, you know.
Nah, no, you don't.
You're
Because
under
it'll
the
never
mom
happen, bro. You're
thumb.
always going to be held. You're always going to be like beholden to your lady, no matter what, bro.
Well, that's what I
Whether
mean.
it's
You're
no matter
under-
who it is, because they have standards on you, and you don't want to disappoint them, because you got to coexist. You got to
Go from mom
cohabitate.
thumb to the lady thumb, you know.
It is different,
Just one
yeah.
For the
All you gotta do is suck both their thumbs and
That's
you're
what I'm
Oh,
saying,
no.
bro. All I know is my girlfriend ain't as tight. I'm just kidding, bro. That's fucked up.
God.
That's bad, bro.
No, that was gold.
That's
I like
bad,
it.
bro. I don't
I
like
like
it.
it.
I don't feel good. I
No.
literally had to disassociate to say it. I
That's
had
good.
to. I literally had to. That's not even me I'm talking about. That's not me.
That's good.
It's a joke, right?
Yeah. It's
But
okay.
I
I'm
think
joking, aren't I?
The rest of this has been a joke. So what? This one was different?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God. No, but I do agree with you that like there's a little bit of that because like
Who do you shave your
the-
fucking butthole for? Who's that for?
for me, dude, my finger.
You know why? I know that because I edited a pod where you talked about shaving your ass. It's the only reason I said that,
Fuck
bro.
shaving an ass, dude.
No, dude, I actually haven't done that in a grippo. It takes too much time.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta be like in a mirror too, and then like you're just going onto the ground. You gotta sweep it and clean the floor because you're like, there's poop on the hair.
Oh, it's poopy hair.
Yeah, you
It's
know?
poopy
It's
hair.
poop hair, and like you don't need poop hair on the ground.
Ew.
Yeah. You get out of
Pulling
the shower right there. you know?
Dude, just imagine every hair that you've gotten in any piece of food is like poop hair.
Oh no.
It's like a butthole
Just
hair.
straight
Yo,
crack
I've been
hair.
getting a lot of poop hair lately, to be honest.
You've been
AK like food in my hair,
consuming.
hair in my food.
Seen a lot of hair in the food recently.
I've been getting hair and food often. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Really?
say.
That would be my sign to stop going out.
Yeah,
But also, I'm a disgusting fucking. Like I said, I would be homeless
Dude.
if it wasn't about the puss. So
Have
like,
you-
I'll just.
yeah. Well, same. I mean, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
take
you have
it's
to
the-
finish the food.
Honestly, the puss will care more than you do. Your vagina sitting next to you will give more.
Yeah,
of a
she'd
fuck
be like,
than you
"Oh my
will."
god, you gotta tell them so we can get a free meal," and I'm like, "I already ate that piece."
Yeah, it's like yeah. Didn't really think about it like that.
The floors or the hair's on the floor, and we have no proof. So
Yeah.
I already took it off and ate another 3 bites.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you want
it
me
is
to do
what
now.
it is. But like, I just want to let you know what
I
I'm
catch a little
doing to your fucking pussy,
I want to double check that chicken Alfredo for a
dude.
little beard or puber.
Oh god, because yeah, I mean, because she's not gonna deal with it the same way you dealt with it.
Is that a true story that you've been getting hair on your fucking munchies lately?
I have gotten like 4 within like probably like I'm averaging 1 a month for the past 4 months. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
I
kinda
think that's
dog
regular rate, bro. I feel like if you go out a lot and you
No.
pay attention, maybe you're just fucking, maybe your third eye's open, bro, and you just sense that shit.
Yeah,
You're like,
dude.
danger, danger, and your fucking spidey sense kicks on.
Oh my god, you
It's
saying it
because your
does
moon's
do that or
in
doesn't?
Taurus.
I'm saying it now does and didn't before, and you were consuming just as much hair, probably more, because you weren't noticing it.
No, because I like to chew every bite like it's my last.
You're like a real like basker.
Yeah, I do. I'm not actually, but I eat slow as fuck. It's always been a joke that I eat slow. So yeah, but not like I don't do it because I like eating slow.
It's just your habit. It's
I-
just how you do it.
I always thought I ate fast, and then I realized I ate slow as fuck, and I was like, damn.
It's super weird. For me, eating is 3 steps: creation, consumption, and then like the after. And like
Digestion.
and the only thing that like the only variable that like kind of really changes for me, that like changes the experience like significantly on a grand scheme, is like how fast I fucking eat it. Like, do I soak it in or do I fucking scarf?
Yeah.
And it's like, what am I doing right now will determine whether I scarf or whether I bask.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm watching TV, bro, it's like I'm drugging out. I'm like basically ripping heroin.
Scarfing that shit.
Yeah, but if I like am eating on a porch, like, bro, I'm
Yeah.
gonna nibble because I'm on a porch. It's about the fucking view. It ain't about the food. But if I'm fucking eating, like, because I bought a webcam recently, caught myself drinking Takis, right? And I was like, there's 6
That's
Takis in
tough.
my mouth. You might have seen it on cam. You might have seen me with fucking 6 Takis pointing different directions and my mouth just like as if I'm like shuffling a deck of cards, like, but with my mouth and Takis to get them in one uniform shape to crunch a giant Taki. Like, that's disgusting.
That's bad.
But
It's
like,
a bad look.
but you give me like a fucking salmon bowl, like I'm not gonna act like that.
Yeah.
Meticulously pick my bites out.
Yeah.
You know? Get a little this.
Are
little
you
that.
like if you have like a nice
Salads
steak,
are fun for that. They
if
slow
you have a
down.
nice steak, you have like a nice carb, and then you have a nice veg.
Yeah.
What's the rotation? Are you eating all things at once? Like finishing my fries, finishing my veggies, then the steak? Are you like cut up the steak, take a bite, then take a bite of your veggies? You know, like bounce back and forth. What are you doing?
If you're talking, how do I cook is the question. Because sometimes most of the time, I cook my carb with my meat. So my
so
rice,
it's like one ting.
my rice will be with my noodles, or like, not my rice will be with my noodles. My noodles will be with my meat, and my rice will be with my meat. You know what I mean? So I eat the carb with the meat, and the veggie is on the side, or it's cooked in as well. That's how I cook.
Okay.
Like, in general. It's cool that you asked that question because I cook a lot, and it's like, yeah, it's probably how I do it.
So if you were to have your plate, your veggies separate, and then your meat with your carb, are you like, when you go down to shove fork in mouth,
Yeah, fork mouth time.
you're
Fork
forking your mouth.
time.
You're, you're about to fork your mouth.
Yes.
And you go for the meat first, right?
Yeah.
But then do you keep going to the meat, or do you go to the veggie?
Palate. I get some.
So you go like maybe 3 bites of meat.
Something like that. 1, 1, 2, 1, 3.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
You're like doing binary.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. It's like A, B, A, C. Wait, A, B, A, B, A, B, C, A, B, C, D.
Yeah. These
Back
nuts.
in black.
Yeah. I like it. Dan, what about you?
I probably do. I'm a little bit of a mixer. I like to have.
He's a Thanksgiving dinner type of guy.
Yeah, he couldn't have said it best. I'm all about that fucking cranberry, turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, broccoli casserole all on one fork.
Dan's
Oh my God.
efficient. If I know one thing about him, is he loves
like
model
that.
trains, and he's very
Exactly.
efficient with his food.
Yeah.
That's me.
Nice.
No, yeah, exactly. I'm definitely like a KFC combination bowl type of man.
Okay.
You know, like get the whole.
But
all
you're
of it
like,
in
but you're
one.
creating your own bowl.
For sure, yeah, that
Yeah.
type of thing. When I like flavors to clash and then combine them in the same bite.
So you're like
Yeah.
me with clothes.
Yeah, precisely. Just mix together a bunch of shit and put it all in one nice.
And it's like, that
mouthful.
doesn't work together, but it's working.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People
I like
wouldn't
that.
suspect it. But,
That's the beauty of like peanut butter chocolate. Peanut butter is salty.
Chill with that. I don't know about that.
Yeah, you
Sriracha?
literally don't know about that. Actually,
No, I don't.
the
That's
beauty
facts,
of
yeah.
peanut, because he's
He'd be
allergic
dead.
to peanuts, bro.
He
Yeah,
would die if he knew.
the beauty of it is salty sweet. It's like a fucking like
Yeah.
a salted chocolate pretzel. You know them hoes, don't you?
Why are you assaulting chocolate pretzels?
I mean, they're all bent up. What are they gonna do about it?
They already bent up about it.
Dude, but salty and savory is like the best combination ever.
Yeah,
Like last night I had like
yeah.
a nice piece of chocolate, and when I say nice piece of chocolate, I mean a fucking Hershey's Kiss. Like, you know.
Just a nice,
I'm not
pure,
that rich.
Exquisite.
straight from Ecuador.
Yeah, just nice, beautiful piece of chocolate.
Yeah.
And then a goldfish,
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
savory, then come in with a salt tornado. More like
used
a
to Mix
hurricane.
in the bag the fucking goldfish and my fucking gummies, like fucking
Oh.
Scooby-Doo gummies back in elementary school. I just opened two of them
like
packs.
fruit snacks.
This
Yeah, fruit snacks.
I wish
That's
I never heard
wild.
this.
Put 'em in a bag.
we were talking about something, Dan. You did not have to share that with
You don't
America.
like that?
Nah, bro, you
I
did
don't
not have to
know.
tell
That's
America about
crazy.
that.
They smack, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm just kidding.
Wait.
I don't doubt that.
It's just like
Fruit-
trail mix.
I'm just razzing you.
Just like how fucking M&M's be in the
Bro.
bag with pretzels and nuts and
Yeah, it is.
raisins.
Yeah.
Same shit.
But like
Fruit snacks and fucking
fruit snacks in
goldfish.
Chex Mix.
No, it is some crazy ass shit.
I
but
feel like I
It
would.
I get it.
smacks.
I
You
would
gotta try-
like.
Hey, as an 8-year-old, that shit went hard.
I believe it. It's like, have you seen the?
I was never brave enough,
motherfucking-
Dan.
Just fucking
Well, that's
mouthful
too
either
sweet.
gummy or crunchy, sweet or salty. Just fire.
Dude, I told Dan about this. I used to eat mandarin oranges and ramen noodles. So I would eat ramen noodles spicy, salty, hot as fuck, and then cold, sweet mandarin orange, and watch Kung Fu Panda 1 through 2.
Of course.
3 wasn't out
Dude,
yet.
now I want dumplings. Fuck.
Yeah, dude, they made the Chinese food look so much better
Those
that
dumplings look so fucking good.
I'd watch that movie and eat my ramen. I'd be like, I'm Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
A panda could fit like 12 dumplings in his fucking mouth. Just
Were you using chopsticks too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my mom had nice chopsticks.
Did you eat the
Reusable
oranges
chopsticks.
with the chopsticks?
Huh?
Did you eat the oranges with the chopsticks?
Yes.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm 60% Japanese. People don't really like recognize this about me, but I almost killed myself last week.
Damn.
That's
That's
cap.
how
That's
Chinese
cap.
I am.
Yeah, that's how Japanese I am. Yeah, I literally almost slit my own head off with a katana.
That's how racist I am. I thought you said Chinese and it was Japanese.
Yeah, that's just their
Crazy.
thing, bro. They love killing themselves and shit.
Really?
Yeah,
That's true.
you didn't know about the Japanese suicide rate?
Logan Paul made me aware, dude.
Yeah, Logan Paul let you know. That, or
Let
like,
me in.
bro, like if you corner a Japanese person with like a
Oh,
rifle,
God.
they'll kill themselves
Yeah.
before you kill them.
It's
Wow.
going
It's like
out
their
with
whole thing.
honor.
Yeah, that's their whole
That's
thing.
kamikazes.
Like the way that we say "fuck you." This is about bands. Like the world's burning up. This is our thing. Well, I'm just gonna come out on top. Like that's the shark capitalist, and then the fucking like suicidal Japanese person.
You're not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Watch this.
I would do it.
it almost goes hand in hand though, because we're mad suicidal and they're mad capitalist.
Yeah.
Our cultures are not too far apart.
I think the most similar.
Yeah, like
Same spectrum.
as far if you look at the world, like we're really close to Japan, like culturally.
I think
We
Japan's
even
like
consume their
us.
shit. Yeah, that and that. But like, think about we're turning into Japan, bro. All of
Just
our women
so
are
much
turning
bigger.
into Hello Kitty, and all of our men are turning into Little Uzi, who himself is turning into Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
We are all turning into little tiny waifus, bro.
It's a big circle.
We
Like,
are. Yeah, I mean.
Dude, are gray aliens just waifus? Do we just is our higher state just waifus?
That's crazy.
Is that literally our next stage of evolution?
I'm glad I'll be dead.
Dude, I'm
You guys
down.
can live long like you want to fucking find out if it's that.
Here's the
if
thing.
it is, don't come knocking.
I'm
Don't
gonna
wake
live
me up.
forever, but I'm gonna remain looking like an 8-year-old.
Perfect.
Dominate all the waifus.
I'll be a lolly.
Yeah.
What we talked about that, didn't we? What a lolly is?
I don't
Basically,
know.
anime child porn.
Oh.
CP.
Oh, nice.
I thought you guys knew this concept,
Not a big pizza fan.
I mean, lolly. I
but it's
like
cartoons. It's different. It's
lollipops.
cartoon
Oh
pizza.
yeah, yeah. There's.
It's a little bit different.
They attest to that.
It's
not
like
great.
Little Caesars.
I think it's. I will say, I think it's better, but that's not good.
It's not
What?
child porn. They're cartoons, right? That's what they say.
That's what I'm saying. It's
They're not
better,
real.
but it's not right.
Yeah.
Right?
It's definitely not, definitely
Yeah.
not right. Yeah.
It's not
It
right.
feels wrong,
It's definitely not good.
but like,
definitely left.
but it is a cartoon.
Ah,
Yeah, and like
Yeah, you don't like that, do you?
ah.
Yeah. That's the conclusion that you
It
have to
doesn't
walk away with.
taste good, you know. It's
Yeah,
not-
doesn't feel right.
well, like how like is this a thing? Like, is this showing on like?
Oh, you talking about the lolly, like what that is?
Yeah, is this
Pretty well. Like,
is this like on their cable?
is it on their cable? No, it's like porn and like
Is it- but
it's
like-
it's
so it's
present in
like-
a lot of animes, like a young character that is older. It's like they're not actually even a child. They're actually 1,000 years old in the body of a child. And you know, the fucking
It's
fucked
like-
up
it's
human
like-
mind.
Okay.
You start sexualizing this character, and it.
Because they're smart, not
And
because they're a child.
I would assume to the community, it's for that reason, right? And like you could argue that's better.
That's what they want to think or tell themselves.
Yeah, it's like no matter what, you're ignoring a really big piece of information.
Yeah.
It's like that little girl that looks like a little girl, or she's not even a little girl. I'm describing her physically as a little girl, but she's
Yeah.
like 20 something, and
she's like,
she got the
and there's,
face of like a
dude
10-year-old.
who's dating her that's like a normal like 28-year-old.
It's like yes, it's
and
it's,
watching him
you're not
date,
hurting anybody. Like it's not
kind of weird.
It's like yeah,
there's a really big elephant in that room.
yeah, dude. It's like you just can't change this one thing that isn't. It doesn't necessarily define it, but like it doesn't. It kind of does.
It
like,
kind of does.
That's visually, emotionally.
That's a kid.
That's a like a little tiny. Like
Dude,
it's
yeah,
crazy.
It's a child. Looks like a child, and is the size of a child.
but it's a cartoon.
I was
What do
talking
you
about,
do about that, man? What's the answer?
I was talking about the other
That's
one.
what I do.
Say this is for somebody way smarter than me to decide.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you don't like it, you don't watch it, and that's kind of what it comes down to.
Yeah, but like, should you persecute the dude that's dating a fucking?
That I'm still hung up on that. I don't think
That's
you
the same
can.
thing to me.
No,
Or
I
similar
mean it
thing.
is. It's just like real world versus
Cartoon
space. But like the dude, like that feels worse to me. I feel like the cartoon is like it's still weird, but like
But
it's admissible.
He's
but,
not
like,
victimizing anybody though, so it's like
No,
he just
they're
has
not
this.
real.
He just has this sense of attraction. I think this would be the thing, bro. He's not a pedophile if he isn't attracted to kids. Just because he fucks a girl that looks like a kid doesn't make him a pedophile. But the chances of him being attracted to her
He did the
does
circle.
make him a
I
pedophile.
see.
So it's whether he is attracted to her or not.
Well, if
He's
he's
got a
dating
waifu
her, then
that's
he's
12.
attracted.
I do have a 12-year-old waifu. This
That's
is for
what's happening
personal
here.
reasons
This
that I'm
whole-
trying to figure this out.
This whole big circle is all because Shorty's trying to
Yeah.
slither out
Yeah,
of this
he just wanted to
maze.
make him look fine.
So
for the
yes, she
fact-
sucked me off, but she's not even hot.
I'm not
She
attracted
doesn't
to
represent an actual kid.
Dude, imagine that. Like they come to arrest you, or like Chris Hansen. It's like, bro, she's not even hot. Like, it's like I'm literally
Oh,
not
God.
even a pedophile.
her. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I came over here to fuck a 14-year-old. Technically,
Yeah,
but
but she's ugly. I don't
she's
want to do
ugly,
it.
bro. I don't want to do that. That's not me, bro.
That's not me. You could. No, you couldn't.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No.
I was gonna say you could maybe plead insanity and get out, but like, or like schizophrenia, but like
That's
I
so
don't-
hard, bro. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta basically like
24/7
commit to that.
And you got to go back in time and convince everybody that you were there the whole time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a long scheme.
Yeah, be like, yeah, he
Long
started
run
fucking
employee.
really getting fucked up at like 21, but that's
Yeah.
actually just when you found lolly porn. It's like, yeah, ever since like he started fucking going to the bathroom for 50 minutes at a time, he started acting real fucking weird after that.
What was the grease on the gears? I really got that noggin turned.
Yeah. So, I think something sparked in him. Some kind of illness.
You can't call it an illness, dude. Come on.
Oh, dude, yeah, they're just
It's
maps.
a personality, all right?
Right? They're maps, minor attracted people.
You can't just disable waifus like that.
That's another thing, bro, about the like fucking LGBT marketing. You're also right there with like pedophilia now. It's like it's nobody's like you can prescribe responsibility to people, but like the conversation is where it is. So it's like you got to deal with where the conversation is, otherwise you're just like fucking like talking to people that don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's like I think the fucking LGBT movement needs to be scrapped. But maybe, just maybe, it's all just part of China's plan, and then the United States will crumble, and all this is just a culturally irrelevant
The
concept.
deep state, dude, yeah.
I
Maybe they-
definitely.
It's all been factored in.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's literally just like another
Nope.
step in the way to erasure,
They know the way.
just to becoming China.
LGB.
Alphabet Mafia.
Lettuce, gay bacon.
What is PK,
TQ plus.
LGBTQIA plus
bacon? Is there an A or an I now?
intersex.
No, that's just like anything after the LGB. To me, is a different thing.
Lelo, green, and blue.
They need to freaking differentiate.
That's the thing too, bro. It ain't sexuality. Asexual is. If it was like LGBA, sure, but like trans isn't sexuality because you could.
It's identity.
You could be trans and still go fuck like the gender, like the heteronormative gender, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
For sure.
you're a completely different thing. It's just you want to be next to buttholes and kids. In this like political thing, you decided that you're on the butthole kid team
Yeah.
with them. And that's what I'm saying, man. I bet there's a lot of G's out there and some L's and some B's that are like, hey, man, I don't want the
about
T's.
it. That's what you said originally. You feel bad for the real gays.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Yeah.
That you're right next to kid buttholes.
I wanted to try to loop that earlier, but I'm glad we finally full circled it.
It's like, man, I
Either
just
way,
like
but-
pussy.
Dude, it's like,
Now you're
See,
doing
I
all
just
this?
like scissoring my girlfriend.
yeah.
It's like, I don't want to be associated with children at all.
I like,
We'll never have one.
dude, yeah. I don't, the whole fucking embellishment of it. Now, maybe not the good word, but like the grand, like,
It's like associating things that like it's a straw man. The whole fucking thing will get chalked up to a grand ideology. And it's like you've boxed yourself in with a grand ideology
Yeah,
that can be
and
dismissed as a whole.
yeah, like, and it's done improperly. I don't know exactly why it happened that way, but
It's unfortunate.
it is unfortunate because I feel like those like the LGBs like got the short end of the stick on that.
Yeah.
The short end of the dick.
The football team got too big.
You know,
Yeah.
There's too many people on the sidelines, and now there's only a certain amount of people playing the actual game. And when you catch an L, it's like, damn,
Yeah,
the whole team lost.
yeah.
it's the whole thing of like punk rock, establishment, anti-establishment. Is like, are you sure that the government is like systemically oppressing trans people when they whip their tits out at the White House? Is like, are you sure that you're like analyzing like the full scope of things? And you're like, well, things still need to be done. It's like, you know that they're not out here to do shit. They're out here to let you show your tits on the lawn. Like,
Yeah.
that's their thing, but that's what you're focused on. All you're looking at is tits. That's not people not dying. Like, people are dying, but you're still looking at the tits, you dumb ass. Like, what the fuck? That shit's
It's-
ridiculous.
They're overly sexualized.
If there was bare
They
titties
ruined
and
it.
someone dying, I think we'd all be looking at the bare titties. I mean, you know.
Yeah, exactly. If somebody was like getting fucking mugged and then there was a chick like, ah, like we would all fucking look
Whoa,
at the tits.
tits!
So, holy shit.
Dude, it depends on the size, but like,
Yeah, it's true. I'd be curious.
What's some part of the town? You know?
I would probably just hit a get it like
yeah.
get them both in and be like, wait, what,
It
wait.
depends. Does she have like a shitty like tattoo with like a little bit of color on like her rib cage, or
Ooh,
you know,
yeah.
does she have like a tight
If
snatch?
she got a ribcage tat, them some saggy tits.
That's
you
what I'm
already know.
saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Imagine.
I'll be. I don't know. Like I might actually prefer the dying man.
Here's a
Fair.
here's a
The mugging,
grim
too.
Yeah.
It's a show.
a grim idea. Imagine you're at your loved one's funeral, be it your mom, your grandma, whoever. Super sad, you're heartbroken and scared.
And then motorboat him.
And then yeah, I mean not specifically, but that's the track I'm on.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm playing ball.
Same field.
Behind whoever is
Ballpark.
like operating or officiating this burial is a girl with big, massive, floppy, sloppy, like fucking, you know, D
Milkers.
cups. Yeah, some big,
Some huge sweater meats.
some big, fat, fucking mammaries just jumping up and down.
Yeah.
But like the whole thing is so sad. Like, you're probably just gonna look at the tits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be almost impossible to ignore.
Definitely wouldn't ignore. I might want to fight them.
I might.
Yeah, you might be mad. Yeah. but the tits,
The tits,
still-
they
the
will,
tits could be
they
like a
shall
punching
remain
bag.
the focal point.
It's a trump card.
It's literally
For sure.
trumps whatever is in the room. If you whip, and maybe that's why the fucking dumb lesbian feminists whip
Pulled
their
their
tits
tits
out
out on the
because they're like,
lawn,
you
yeah.
can't ignore my tits. So if you
Um,
can't hear me, you'll hear my tits.
We talked about them. We talked
Yeah.
about they them's tits right now. So I mean, it worked.
Them's tits.
In that situation, you're supposed to say there, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're tits.
That's why I'm angry.
But it's like almost kind of like retarded, isn't it? To say their tits, referring to one person just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely when I hear their tits, I'm thinking like there's like a couple ladies flashing the fucking NASCAR driver.
I think of it in the point of like I'm pointing and directing.
Their
because it's a
tits.
vague-
Look
yeah.
at their tits.
Or their tits, you know? Like it's
Yeah.
not their tits, it's their tits.
Yeah.
Like I don't think of it as in because it's like a vague. So it's like yeah, it's vague as fuck.
Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah, it is.
It's another page.
One tit, two tit, boy tit, girl tit.
Did you see the thing I commented, tagged you on?
What
Where
was
it's
it?
like UK rap is just 1 + 1 = 2.
Oh,
2
yeah.
+ 2 = 4.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, that is obviously what UK rap is now to me. But like, I never like
Literally.
heard it bear down so fucking stupid like that. And I was like, dude, this is all they do.
1 + 1 = 2. 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You could literally
that's all it is. That's their fucking rhyme scheme. It's
1 + 1
ridiculous.
= 2. Oh, it's same
Dude,
thing over and over.
Stormzy's gonna copyright you.
Yeah. Say
Just
1
for
+ 1
that
=
section.
2. 2 + 2 = 4.
It works though.
Yeah.
Copyrighted. You're donezo, bro.
Super weird. But I guess that's the thing of like rap in general is that like you're like laying down this predictable pattern and then when you throw a little steez on it, it's like, oh, you're just doing it a little different.
Who's the
and
best
I like
at
it.
the steez? Yeah,
Yeah, who's best at getting steezy on a formula?
yeah.
The style.
Who's best at steezing up? Yeah.
Whose dick got the most curve?
So all doing the same thing.
Damn.
Yeah, whose dick leans, whose dick crooks, whose dick is super small.
Yeah, who's got a freaking tiny pack?
He's got a little tiny dick.
Oh god, dude, not me.
That's how I judge my UK rappers.
Not me either.
What do you mean? What?
I got a big dick.
Oh, true. Yeah, you didn't move. I forgot.
Dude, I want to know something. This is always something I have is something that is like pissing me off. Like, do you guys ever like what is pissing you off in life? Not necessarily specific to your life, but just like what's something that pisses you off, Dan?
Damn.
Can't be traffic and it can't be fat people.
Dude, just every day it's motherfuckers are stupid. That's all it is.
Yeah, general
NPCs.
dumbness.
Just people are retarded. I hate that people are unaware of their surroundings.
Yeah.
Just all the time.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because there's like a responsibility on you and you're like, you're not doing what I'm doing. This is unfair.
Exactly. Yeah, it's because I'm too much of a fucking not like
You're like a team player.
what's the fucking word for like just cruise control motherfucker?
Yeah.
Like that's not me. I'm trying to make it as efficient and easy for everyone. So when people aren't doing that, it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
You see it as like a bump in the road.
Yeah, it's like I'm spending so little effort doing this anyways. How are you not trying not to inconvenience other people? You just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Now I fucking hate you.
Why
now
are
I want you to get in a car crash?
making my life hard?
Exactly.
Go die.
Exactly.
That's fair, man.
That's probably what mostly pisses me off. That's most of my day-to-day angers. Is just like, what are you doing? Like I'm thinking about what I'm doing. You are obviously not.
yeah, yeah.
It's most of my everyday angers. Is about it, really.
Dude,
Interesting.
my anger falls under the category of people as well, but mine is more about the hatred towards everybody believing that what they say means something.
That's interesting.
That's
yeah.
like a specific one. The hatred towards thinking that every single thing that somebody says means something.
I hate that everybody thinks what they have to say is like the best thing since sliced bread.
Ah.
I think that like because I feel like a lot of people talk and a lot of people don't say anything.
Ooh, yeah. It's almost like a waste of breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a waste of time for the listener.
Yeah.
And it's like, shut the fuck up.
I think that generally that's like nicety. Like you're just kind of like expected to do this, so they're like just fulfilling that role.
Just throwing softballs.
Yeah, they're like, let's just kind of get through this. I do this all day. Let's just fucking blah 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 blah.
You want me to pitch? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just keep throwing.
Because that's what it is when I do that. Like when I just like uphold a conversation that means nothing.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, like, that's different than, like, I'm saying, like, people being outspoken about things that it's like, dude, shut up.
Yeah.
That's more, like, I don't have a problem with somebody holding court and bullshitting.
Yeah.
I actually, like, love that.
But you mean like somebody holding court for no reason?
Holding court for nobody.
It's like stalling.
Because nobody, like, yeah, you're just like, what's the fucking word in court? God, I wish I knew it or I wouldn't have gotten hung up. The word in court that you do in order to, like, make it, like, you just keep it in session forever.
Recess?
Sustained?
No, there's a fucking word. It's a goofy word. I'm pissed.
Objection.
No, dude.
Prosecutor.
It's a goofy word. I'm literally going to have to look this up. This pisses me off.
Jamie?
Yeah, pull that shit up. I think I know what you're talking about. But I think you have a specific point as well.
Word for stalling in court.
Oh, filibuster?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Filibustering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, if I, like, had the
I
word.
don't know how you got that from that. That's
filibustering,
crazy.
yeah.
Because that's the
He said
definition
stalling
of the word.
in court.
Yeah.
That's like when you're like, and so therefore,
Yeah.
I do say that if I was given the opportunity,
was
that nothing
like,
of this kind, like, it's just nonsense.
I was thinking domestic court, and you were talking about, like, a bill in front of the Senate type
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
It's just
Well,
like
I was just talking about holding court, and then I was like, there's a lot of people. What
they
my
use
point
that word
is,
for it, like
Yeah,
filibustering.
like, people
just
in
doing the
real
runaround.
life are just filibustering to nobody, trying to say shit that they
Yeah.
think is worth saying. But it's they don't realize they're filibustering, right? But they think they are saying shit that's worth it. But to everybody else, they're just like, you're doing nothing.
Yeah. I think
I
that's like,
guess you get to pass the bill, but
Fuck,
get on with
man.
it.
I see that as like a disconnect between like an idea and an ability to communicate. Because it's like they have an idea. Well, it depends on like what they're doing. If they're literally just like trying to stall people's time, like a literal filibuster,
Yeah.
is different than if they're like accidentally just failing at communicating something. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And that
definitely.
shit is annoying. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
like just say something. Like,
Yeah.
you're saying nothing. Say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens
Which,
too.
like, I kind of do often, but it's kind
Yeah.
of part of my communication style because, like, I'll, like, give you the runaround and, like, eventually get somewhere.
Yeah.
But, like, which I just did again, but that was because I fucking forgot the word.
And you mean to go somewhere. Like, you have
Yeah.
a destination in mind.
Yes.
And, like, some people just
Some
literally
people
do
just
not.
don't. But it's, like, not even just in day-to-day conversation, though. Most of my anger comes from those that do that outwardly, mostly probably social media based, where it's just like the people that post
Ooh.
stories about like that kind of like just like trying to talk about things or issues
Dude.
on a story and then just like not saying anything worthwhile, and it's like, shut the fuck up.
The surface motherfuckers be the people posting the deep quotes.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
I
like
mean,
The text formatted story posts.
maybe my brain can't escape it because it's like where social discourse is right now. But that's literally like what the like political, what we were referring to. But I mean, like beyond that, the LGBT agenda, it's like this is just a filibuster. Like this isn't really even like a thing. You're doing nothing for nobody. And it's like I've ranted about this before. The fucking like some girl that like just posts her tits and ass, like posts her like her whole thing is just like that her butthole is hard to see through underwear, so she can post it on Instagram, right? Like if her butthole was more obvious, she wouldn't even have a career because she would just get censored.
yeah, you could see the butthole and then you'd be like, we've seen it now, get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. So she's got enough mystique to build a career, and then
Dude, it's a light butthole.
like she like thinks that her take on like social ideology should be heard
Yeah.
in a sea
No.
of her tits and ass.
No, thank you.
It's like, bro, it's the porn people. They're the porn people.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell them something and they will do what they're going to do because they're just jerking off right now. Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to fucking convince them that women need rights unless they're just a cuck.
Tell you
Yeah.
what,
That's like
they'll
their whole
sign some
thing.
Paper. They'll
And that's-
put an email in and sign some shit for you, though.
That's another type of porn person. And yeah, no, it is marketable. But like,
They're trying to get a nut off. They'll sign in somewhere.
it's like the difference between like being like MLK and being like Charles Manson. It's like, yeah, you have the sway on these people, but like, you're just showing them your titties. It's not
Yeah.
like you're actually fucking changing their mind. If you're manipulating some horny, desperate men, like, I guess it'll have some results on some degree, but like at the same time, like you're fucking, you know, in perpetuating the same fucking objectification, like sexualization, like some fucking like rapist is probably jerking off to you just as much as a goddamn like politically savvy active community member.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the same thing.
They both like porn. They both like buttholes.
It's buttholes.
They like imagining what her butthole looks like through her opaque underwear.
Like, maybe if you zoom out a little bit more, it's literally just like human monkey, and then like we're responsible. It's like we're just a human monkey, and we have this world that requires so much responsibility, and so like
Yeah.
we're just like, I'm trying to be responsible. It's like, yeah, but you just kind of rub your dick and come. Like, you don't, like, yeah, you are responsible because there's consequences, but you're still just gonna rub your little dick and come.
Yeah. And like those that are
It sucks, dude. Why can't we fucking evolve? I'm sick, bro. I want to be a supervillain where like we all just get in a time machine and evolve into a creature that's like not so burdened by our fucking little dicks.
I know.
By our little tiny 2.5s.
Have a giant dick and a big ass tail. Sure.
Yeah, you say we
Down.
evolve bigger dicks.
Yeah.
I was thinking we evolve to no dicks. We
Just
all
no
become
dicks?
thems.
Wow.
We all become, it'd be their dicks.
There's just no size comparison
dicks.
at all.
It's just dicks.
It wouldn't be our dicks, it would be their dicks.
the dicks.
Yeah, all the dicks would be gone.
Whoa.
And we would just be little waifus. Like roaming around the planet.
Damn, dude. That's
Running
a good,
from the neckbeards that live in the mountains
that's a
that
good
come down to
TV
rape
series,
us.
3
Whoa.
waifus.
What?
3 waifus.
Just 3 waifus.
Beating off
Just 3
the
dudes chilling in a room. Just 3
I don't like
dudes
that concept.
chilling in a room. The brown bag boys, the brown bag boys. Just 3 dudes chilling in a room.